What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to episode 17 of Real Estate with Wes. Let's get right into it. I'm starting off this week's episode with just a casual conversation along with some of the new news I have heard this week regarding some lending. This is really important for any buyer to understand who has considered multifamily properties as a potential property for them in their near future. Was speaking with a lender earlier today, and they said that as of April 1st, 2021, a conventional loan of 5% or 10% down on an owner-occupant multifamily will no longer be allowed. That's huge. And to be honest, I'm not sure how I feel about it. And really, the whole point of this is Freddie Mac came in and said, listen, we usually allowed a 5% or 10% down conventional on a multifamily. But they've recently stepped in and said, we've run some numbers, we've kept track of what people were doing with their properties. Come to find out, they were not comfortable with how many people were, I guess, taking advantage of that loan option. So that really cuts off buyers who maybe don't have a larger down payment. There's a couple options. You could go one FHA, which could get you in for as low as 3.5% down. Only thing about FHA is they have some stricter guidelines with appraisals along with their inspections. They have very particular things about the property that have to be checked off on. And sometimes it makes it a little bit harder for a deal to go through. However, if you are still doing the conventional route, minimum 15% down on any multifamily going forward, even if you are owner occupying. So 2-unit, 3-unit, 4-unit family, you are minimum 15% down. That's significant because that really changes the buyer who's maybe looking to get into multifamilies, doesn't want to go the FHA route, wants to come across as that strong buyer, and now can't do so even with 10% down. So what do I suggest? Well, certainly contact me. We can talk about options. If you were thinking of going multifamily route, there are definitely still options out there for you. I don't want to make it seem like there's nothing out there now. But I do want to make it clear that it's important to stay on top of this by being in touch with a realtor who stays in touch with these things, and to make sure that you have lenders in your back pocket to pass along these kind of updates, because they could be life-changing. So those are my thoughts for this week on just my casual thoughts from Wes. Let's move on to our next segment. And on to this week's highest price. We are dealing with a home in Norwalk, Connecticut. This is along Shore Haven. This is a beautiful section of southwestern Connecticut along the shoreline, and we have a breathtaking waterfront estate in Shore Haven that makes dreams for many come true. This is a custom-built home with the finest quality of craftsmanship, with multi-level decks, offering endless picturesque views of Long Island Sound. Further amenities of the home offer a wine cellar, an elevator. You also have an in-ground heated pool and a spa, and a custom design open floor plan with a very prominent and well-known local builder. This home could have been yours for the right price of $4.3 million. My quick tip of the week, this is for anyone out there, not just in real estate, but in life. Don't second guess yourself. I used to do this a lot. I can speak from experience, but I want to make this very clear for everyone. Don't second guess yourself. We come up with a lot of tough choices in life. We have a lot of decisions that we have to make that we don't like to, knowing that, well, we feel like it's going to be a lose-lose, whether we go one way and we miss out on the other, or we choose the other and we miss out on the other. So what I want to say is, regardless of what choices you are making going forward, especially in those tough decisions, make sure that when you make that choice, you go through with it and you commit. If you make a choice on something and just second guess yourself, well, what if I did the other way, or what if I chose the other option, you're not going to enjoy the actual choice you made in the first place, which means regardless of which way you choose, you're not going to enjoy it. You have to look at the glass half full. You're getting to choose one way, enjoy it, and learn from it if it's maybe not the best choice in the end. But I believe that you can do this. It will help you really be less stressed in life and allow you to move forward and enjoy the choices that you are making. That's all for this week on Real Estate with Wes. I will see you next week on episode 18. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Have a great weekend. See you next time.